Hi, I'm Sai Prashant Arabala. Today I'm going to discuss about a very interesting concept, levels of testing. In previous session we have completed document testing, unit testing in levels of testing concept. So in this session we are going to continue with integration testing. Okay. So before we are going to see about the integration testing, let us revise the previous session key points. Okay. So in previous session we discussed about this unit testing. Let us see the Agile Scrum flow diagram. Yeah, you see here. In sprint development and testing phase we are here. In product backlog grouping, sprint planning meeting, the documents you observe. And in sprint development meeting, Scrum team developer is going to develop the design. Once, what we need to understand here is, once after successful completion of testing the document, then the next phase is Scrum team developer is going to prepare the code for the requirement that based on the document. Okay, and that is what based on the code, based on the requirements, he is going to develop the piece of code and he is going to perform unit testing, or else you can call it as a white box testing, or you can call it as open box testing, or else you can also call it as a technique like you can say like component testing also. So once after successful completion of this unit testing using the techniques involved in that, mutation coverage, whatever it may, mutation coverage, control flow coverage, all those things, then he is going to start the integration testing. Okay, the integration testing. Now let us see the integration testing. Okay. In integration testing, what the Scrum team developer does is, the Scrum team developer is going to integrate all the pieces of code so far he has developed. So you can see this diagram here for better understanding. Hope you will understand well after checking this diagram. See, in unit testing, a piece of code is developed by the Scrum team developer and he performed unit testing to that piece. And then after that, a next piece he developed as a piece 2. Then after he developed a next piece as piece 3, same he done the unit testing using the following techniques in that: mutation coverage, basic path flow, control structure, all the applying those techniques. Okay, he performed the unit testing for the correctness and completeness over the 4 pieces. Now the next is integration testing. In integration, what he is going to do is, he is going to combine all those pieces. He is going to integrate all the whatever it may be, piece 1, piece 2, piece 3, piece 4, and he is going to perform integration testing over all the 4 pieces. Over all the 4 pieces in integration testing, he is going to apply the white box testing techniques, like the same similar mutation testing, control flow structure, basic path coverage, all these 4 unit testing, whatever the techniques he followed, integration, all these again he is going to apply over all those 4 pieces after integrating. This is what it means, that integration testing. I hope you understood. Combining all the pieces and performing the testing, that is what it means by integration testing. So while performing this integration testing by the Scrum team developer, he used to follow some approaches. Those approaches were like this. See, top down approach, he followed the top down approach, bottom up approach, and hybrid approach. Top down, bottom up, hybrid approach. And the next one is, you can call it as big bang approach also, big bang, or else you can call it as system approach, system or big bang approach. Okay, these are the 4 approaches I am going to discuss now. Let us see this for better understanding. In top down approach, you can see the diagram here. this is the main module. In the website, if you see the registration page, no, that registration page is main module, that is already developed, and login page registration was let us assume registration and login is the main module. Sub modules are payment, banking, all those will comes under the sub module, and the last sub module, let us assume it like a logout page. Okay, so here the logout page is under construction. In the logout page is under, see, this is the registration and login page is ready, main module, and sub modules I told, no, the payment, other modules, whereas the login page is not yet constructed, it means not developed, it is under construction, so that they are using the stub. In place of that, for temporarily they are using the stub. Sometimes you observe, yeah, when you click on other some modules in the website, you get like this, the site is under construction, like this. Let me show a small example to you. See, like this, you will get some errors sometimes if you open that page. I hope the net is available now. appost.in. Okay, now if you see here, appost, okay, let it upload. I think the net is very slow. Okay, so now I click the same on this link. See, this link is under construction, so you will get an error message, service unavailable, HTTP error, like this. Why you got this message? Because it is under construction. Clear? Now you understood well regarding this, no? Okay, see, that's why they place the stub here. In place of the stub means now the message you received, no, the error message, that is the stub. Once after the successfully completion of second sub module is ready, they remove the stub. Okay, this is the top down approach, and the next approach is bottom up approach. In bottom up approach, main module is not ready. Main module means you can say like registration and login page is not ready, but the logout page is ready, and remaining in between sub modules are ready. In place of that, they used to place the driver. For the suppose temporarily they used to maintain some registration, but login page won't be available, it will be in the construction phase. Okay, like that is for some cases. If you see some notifications for some government exams, if you are applying for the government exams, in some cases they release the online is started on that day. When you try on that day, you won't get the access because it will be in the construction phase. Like that, they used to maintain the driver in place of main module. Registration is not available. In that place, they used to show some error message or some other message, please wait, construction is going on, like that. They used to maintain the driver, whereas other details will be available in the same website. If you observe, means due to the sub 1 and sub 2 are ready. Clear? This is about bottom up approach. You can see from below modules are ready, but main module is not ready, it is under construction. In place of that, you are using the driver. Clear? The next approach is hybrid approach. This hybrid approach is used when you have to clearly check here. See here, main module is under construction and the sub module is also under construction. Only one sub module is ready, means registration is not ready. This is one government job notification. Sub module is comprising of notification. Registration is not ready. Submission is not ready. Let us assume sub 2 is under construction, means let us assume it is applying and logout. Payment, applying and logout are assumed like this sub module of second module. Main module comprises of applying for the job you need to register, no, registration is not ready. Okay, so in place of that, they placed the driver here. In place of that, they kept the driver here. See that the driver here means there you will get then you will get some message, then the display, the work is going on, please wait, like this. The message you will identify when if you click on register option, means, and if you click on the payment option, means you get some information, sorry, the site is under construction, please will reach you soon, like this. When you click on the payment, let you assume like payment module is, but when you click on the notification module, means notification will be opened. This is that hybrid approach. Once after successful completion of these two modules, then they will remove this driver and stuff, and they will attach that. This is hybrid approach. And the fourth approach is main, that is big bang. You can see the main, sub 1 and sub 2. 1 minute. Once after all these things are ready, means they remove the driver and stub, then it will be like this: main, sub 1, sub 2 in hybrid approach. In the unit next one, you can see in Big Bang approach, this Big Bang approach is done. Yeah, let me update this, there is some mistake here. Yeah, this is the Big Bang approach or system approach, you can call it as system approach. Yeah, this is the system approach. Why I am calling it the system approach or Big Bang approach means the main module or sub module, they won't release like that if it is their incomplete work, means they will release only after complete development of that modules were done. Only they are going to release that only all the modules are successfully completed, development of all those modules are successfully completed, then only they release that software, this thing. That is what system approach or Big Bang approach. These are the approaches followed by the Scrum team developer for integrating the pieces means pieces of code. Integrating pieces of code means, so on those pieces of code they performed the unit testing, integrating all those pieces, and he is going to perform the integration testing. After integrating, he performs the same testing. That is what integration testing. And in this you need to notice that, yeah, in this diagram you need to notice that this driver is going to call the sub modules. That's why this driver is called as calling module. Driver is called, yeah, driver is called calling module because it is calling the sub modules. And the stub you used here, no, the stub you used in the next diagram, yeah, the stub you used here, no, this stub is called as calling module. Why I am telling like this means stub is called module. Why? Because it is called by main module. Okay, it is called by, stub is called by, yeah, you can see here the stub is called by main module. Okay.